Hey guys, welcome to the special edition of the Whole and Wellness Show. Seven wonder spices every woman and man should know. On this special broadcast, I'm not going to be doing this alone. We are going to be having a guest who is going to share with us all about these spices that you should know and that I should know and that you can start to use from today. In fact, from your very next meal. Are you excited about that? I'm really, really excited about this particular broadcast because many people have asked us what are salt alternatives if, for instance, you have had to drop salt because of your health, to improve your health drastically, then, this is something that has been on your mind. What else do I use? So that's why I'm not doing this alone. We're going to be having a guest who's going to talk to us all about that. If you're excited about this, let us know in the comments. Welcome once again. By the way, my name is Chibwamam Inichuku from chibwamaminichuku.com. I am a pharmacist and health transformation coach, and I work with you to improve your health naturally, lower your blood pressure naturally, so you enjoy your best life and super health. Guys, so make sure you're using the chat box and let us know if you're excited to be here. Our guest will be here in a few moments, and so just sit tight. But let's talk about this. Why are we talking about this important topic? Why is this so important, right? So earlier today in my community, if you're a member of my community, Natural Health Lovers Africa, then you must have seen where we talked about other things that people use that you probably are using to improve the taste in your food. But these things are, some of them are not beneficial to you. I don't know if you're aware. And this is very, very important because in the days and times that we live in, right, there is a whole lot of emphasis right now on boosting your immunity and improving your health naturally. And the reason is simple, it protects you from not just the COVID-19, which, if you're in already know how it's spreading so fast all over the world. So what our goal is to use every single thing in our power, in your power, to improve your health. And that's what we do with our coaching clients. That's what we do with, everyone in the community. We keep saying use everything. So, and there is something that all of us have in common. All of us eat meals, yes or no. We all eat food. And so that's why, what kinds of foods do you eat? What spices do you eat? It can totally make a difference. And that's why we're talking about spices today. Our guest to be here in a moment. I just spoke with her and I know she's trying to connect. So just stick around, and you're going to be able to enjoy these spices already. I'm really excited about today because she's walked me through what she's going to be sharing with us. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but she's bringing it hot. She's one of the Nigeria's greatest organic natural spices producers, her company. And so she's going to tell us, first of all, what these spices are. She's going to give us seven of them. There are a lot more. She's going to give us seven, and she's going to tell us how to prepare and how to use them. And she's also now going to tell us how to combine them to get the most out of it. And also, she's going to tell us how to tell the difference. Now, this is very, very key, coming from someone who actually produces herself, to tell you how to know the one that is the real thing, because there is something called adulteration, substitution, and all that. And you don't want to think that you're eating something helping you, meanwhile, it's not helping you. All right. So she should be here any moment from now. Let me see if she's having any difficulty joining us. Okay, so she will be here any moment. Let me see. Yes, so she'll be here right now. Okay, guys. So let me know in the comments. Let me try to pull up your comments. I'm not seeing your comment. Are you excited to be here? We've sent out all the links to everyone. Make sure you're using the chat box to give us. No, I don't see any comments just yet. I'm hearing myself. Why is that possible? How is that possible? Oh, let me close that. I think you guys are going to be hearing. You guys are going to be hearing an echo right now. Hey, Rukayat says hi. Yes, you guys, let me know that you're seeing this. If you're here, say a hi. And don't forget to actually just hit the subscribe button because this is going to, we have other guests who are already, lined up for you. By the way, okay, so while we wait for her, tell me what spices, what natural spices do you already know? Which ones do you know? Which ones do you use? All right. So let's fill the chat box. Let me see what spices you already know about, and let's take a guess. What are seven of them? Someone was asking today, like, hey, what else can I use if I don't use turmeric? So let's take a guess. What do you use right now? Okay, we're not here to demarket any company. If you notice, we don't mention any company names, right? But seasoning cubes, seasoning powders, which ones do you use? Let me call this Madame Ikea. I just spoke with her before I came on live, so I don't know why we're not able to reach. Okay, she's here. She's here. I see her trying to join. She's here. Yes, at last we've gotten you,
Ah,
madam. Madam, so
finally.
see why this is
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I just, after preparing and then setting up, the lights just went out like that. And then some good
oh, okay.
Samaritans, my neighbors, were running our gen and they tried to help me off the gen. I was trying to put it on
Oh,
so that I won't have any interactions, but they thought they were
yes.
helping me, not knowing that they were disrupting my flow. So
Oh,
sorry
it's
for
okay.
coming on late
Thank you
behind schedule.
so much
Yeah.
for coming. It's all right. It's all right.
Thank
So we've
you.
already
Thank you
set
for
the
having
base.
me.
We've already set
Okay,
the base.
good.
We've done the introduction. So basically, just tell us a bit
Good.
about yours. Introduce yourself, and then let's get the ball rolling.
Okay, great. So, hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Priscilla Canice-Obi. I'm the CEO, founder of Nature First. And Nature First is a nutrition and wellness brand, and we source, we process, and we package 100% natural spices, supplements, and essential oil, generally plant-based foods. So, about
Okay.
myself, I have a background in business administration and then an MBA also in business administration. And I think my business started when about a year and 6 months ago, when my son, my first child, he was about 17 months when he tripped off the staircase where we lived, and then he fell and he cut his head. It was in the night time, and so we rushed him off to. If you're in Enugu, we live in Enugu, so if you're in Enugu, you should know
Okay.
the Park Lane Hospital is the state university teaching hospital. So we rushed him, and then they were checking him, and they saw the head was inflamed, and
Okay.
they checked him. They checked for signs of not instability and all that, and then they told us he was fine, not knowing
Okay.
that he had an internal injury in his head. And so we were discharged to go home. We were given mild analgesics and all that. So, but after a month after that incident, he fell while sleeping from the bed while he was sleeping and hit the same spot. And that was how, the whole thing just came out. We saw that he had this internal injury. He started bleeding afresh and all that. So immediately we rushed him to my mom, and she took us to someone who's now my mentor. She's nearly 80 in age, and she
Okay.
gave us she taught us how to prepare the black castor oil. That black
Okay.
castor oil was what we applied on his head, and I tell you, the oil did wonders. All the toxin and all the pus and everything that was in there, trapped in for a month, the oil pulled out. Any other thing, just do this. And that was when I started to see and recognize the power of nature. It was all
Yes.
natural. It worked in pulling out the toxins. It worked in drying up the wounds and healing it completely. It was also a pain relief, and I was like, wow, this is all natural. So that got me interested in natural products. I was like, then nature is a miracle, so why have we been ignoring it for so long? So, and that was
Yes.
how Nature
Yes.
First was born. that was how he was born, you know. So it was born out
Wow.
of a tragic, a supposed tragic experience, actually.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
and so we are
Thank
here
you for
today.
sharing this story. This is so powerful. Thank you so much. This is really, really empowering because, many of
Yeah,
us always go through most times when I connect with people. I remember when I connected you, I don't know if you remember. I know you said you were researching into natural foods. You were
yeah,
doing this research. I remember that conversation long
yeah,
before even nature first, right? But most of us
yeah,
actually get to appreciate nature and the healing power when we're pushed to the wall, when we have terrible experiences, and then we have no other source than to fall back to nature, and then we see
yeah.
how it's transforming, and that's how we embrace it. So thank you for sharing this part of the story. Do you have something else on? We're having an echo.
Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
okay.
echo has
I've
stopped.
turned that off. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much. So let's quickly rush into it. I know our viewers are feeling like, okay, just tell us, tell us, tell us. So let's quickly go into
Yes.
it. So what are the seven spices
Okay,
you're going
great.
to walk us through? You're just going to tell us the
Okay,
seven spices, and then we'll take them one after the other. We'll look at the health benefits, just like you talked about the
okay.
health benefits. And then you also mentioned you're going to tell us how to identify the original, especially if we're getting from the market. And
From
then,
the
hey
market,
guys,
yes.
yes. So one more thing, viewers, if you stay till the end, she has promised that she's going to be giving us, these natural spices. She's going to be giving us a code to get them as well. So once you stay to the end, you're going to be able to grab that offer. All right. So like we have a whole lot packed for you guys. So stick around. All right. So Madam Priscilla, what are the seven wonder spices? All right. Um,
Okay. Okay, so I'll just quickly get into that. I think when we talk about spices, is not something out of this world. Some of us are already using
okay.
them, and some of us
Yes. True.
are somehow new to using spices. And some of us, we may know some of them, and then some of them may not be so familiar to us. But however, I want you to know that all of these spices I'll be mentioning tonight, they are things you can easily access, and then there are
Okay.
things that if you use them properly, if you incorporate them into your daily intake, it will make a whole lot of difference in your health, in the way you feel. You begin to feel better. And also I'll tell you the spices that addresses some certain issues that you may be experiencing. So the spices we're going to be looking at ginger. I know the whole pandemic thing has made ginger so popular. I heard that some people were taking lots and lots of ginger. I don't know if you can hear me. I hope we're still following. I heard some people were taking tons of ginger morning, afternoon, and night, just to stay healthy and boost their immunity. So we'll be talking about ginger, and we'll be talking about I'll be talking about garlic. We'll be talking about cinnamon. We'll be talking about cloves. We're talking about fenugreek. Fenugreek is a very special herb, and very, very important one that every woman should know about, and does a lot of wonders also in the other room. So I will be talking about thyme, and then turmeric. I don't know if our host can still hear me. I think I've lost her on the screen, but I just hope everyone is following. Okay, I think she's
Everyone
coming
is
back up.
following. Yes. I'm
Oh,
here. I'm
great.
here. I just wanted to highlight you since you're taking it. I'm here.
Oh, great. Okay, beautiful. So,
So,
so for we'll start with ginger. I've mentioned the seven spices we'll be treating tonight, and then
okay.
I'll just quickly go over them. So I'll start with ginger. Ginger,
All
like we
right.
know, is a root plant. And as a matter of fact, let me give us this bonus information that Nigeria has the best ginger and the best turmeric in the world. You can quote me anywhere. We have the best ginger, the hottest and the spiciest and the richest ginger in the world. And you can attest to the fact that foreigners, Asians, Indians, they come to the country to pick our ginger. They export our ginger. So it's a major export product for us because our ginger is really spicy and it's really hot. Now a lot of people know that before now, not many people knew that they could take ginger in their as tea. They knew they could use it to boil their meat, to boil their fish and all that, but they didn't know they could take it as tea or as shots. So one of the ways you can use ginger is, for example, you are having flu, you're having cold. You could just make you could just take a ginger root, scrape it, peel it properly, chop it, and then infuse it in boiled water, freshly boiled water. When you
Okay.
take it, it helps to clear out, yes, it helps to clear out your lungs, your breathing tract, and helps you
Okay.
feel better almost immediately. So ginger works great
Beautiful.
for taking care of flu, yes. And then, you know, a lot, I know most of the people watching us tonight are women. So by the
Yes.
time you're pregnant and then you're battling with your morning sickness, or you know, that feeling of nausea, so ginger works
Mm-hmm.
great for that. You know,
Oh,
instead of
beautiful.
holding saliva in your mouth, and moving around and, you know, spitting everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
people may
Yes.
find that offensive. So you could just cut a slice of ginger and then drop in your mouth, and then it takes away that feeling of nausea. It works well, it works great, works every time. And then ginger is anti-inflammatory. So you have inflammation, you're struggling with inflammation, maybe in your gut or somewhere else. You take ginger tea, it helps you feel better. Also, it's great for marinades too. You're cooking fish, chicken, meat, you know, you just blend some ginger. The beauty of ginger is that even in its dried form, which we do at Nature First, even in its
Okay.
dried form, it is, yes, 100% effective. Like if a bottle of ginger is in the room, like this is our ginger powder at Nature First. If I open this and you walk into this room, you will know that there's ginger in this room. The aroma is great. The flavor is amazing. And so it helps, relieves you. By the time you take it as tea, or you add it to your smoothie blends, you know, add it to your drinks. You could also even be taking beverage and decide to add ginger. It has this way of bringing your drinks alive because of the strong aroma and flavor. And then another thing that some people don't know about ginger is that it's good for boosting test what do you call it now, testosterone, or you
Testosterone.
know,
Yes, the
helping
male
measure,
hormone.
yes, testosterone, yes, which is your main hormone, which is active for reproductive health.
Yeah.
So it helps to boost it in men. So you have your spouse, or someone struggling with a low sperm count or fertility issues. Ginger shots shouldn't be far away from such a person. So the person
Good.
should always take ginger. It helps to boost, you know, your testosterone. So it's really great for that. And then it also suppresses it also helps to, is an anti-cancer root. Ginger is an anti-cancer root. So make it a habit of, you know, taking ginger shots at least twice weekly. Most times we take care of the external organs and parts of our body because we can see them. When they are not so good, we can see them. But how about the internal organs locked in? Our heart, the liver, you know, our digestive tract and all that. So these natural spices helps take care of these parts that we cannot see. So let
Okay.
me quickly move to the, yeah.
Yes, before you, Bridget, this is really beautiful. Thank you so much. I love how you are really touching on all these points. You know, earlier today in my community, I told them something, and many people are saying, "What?" I said, if you are taking drugs every single day, right? So
Mm.
maybe you have high BP or diabetes or something, and you're taking drugs every single day. You shouldn't be using seasoning cubes. You should be using these natural spices. And people are like, "What? Why? Why? Why?" But you know, you just mentioned the internal organs and inflammation and all that. But what we don't know is you are using spices that are not even improving your health, that also have the tendency to, build up the inflammation which is already going on and worsening your care. Instead of
Mm.
using
Mm.
natural spices, and that's what we do, like with our high BP clients, we tell them switch, use these things,
You
right?
need
And
switch. Yeah.
exactly, you need to make that switch. So I love how you're highlighting it
Yeah.
beautifully. So guys, drop in the comments. Let us know, is this helpful for you? Let us know, should she go on? She's going to move to the number two. spice. We've just talked about ginger if you're just joining. Uh, and then, so we're going straight to number two, spice. And feel free to share the button, invite your friends to join this broadcast because she's dropping a whole lot here. Okay, so number two. Okay, number two,
Okay, so
guys.
quickly, I'm trying to rush. I have so much here, but I'm just
Yes,
trying.
please.
I'm going to
Let's
try my
just.
best to just drop them as it's coming hot, 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 hot.
Okay, yes, maybe
So
like
the
five
second,
points for each.
yes. So the second spice we'll be looking at is garlic.
Oh,
Maybe
beautiful.
somebody say, "Ooh, this one I don't like." You know, a lot of people.
Yeah.
One thing I discovered about garlic is those who love garlic really love garlic, and those
Okay.
who don't like garlic, they really don't like garlic. So garlic
Okay.
is not an average spice. It's not an average spice. But one thing I want everyone watching tonight to go home with is garlic is one of the most potent natural antibiotic you can find. I want that to sink. Garlic
Okay. Drop that
is
in the
one of
comments,
the
guys.
most, yeah, most potent antibiotic that you can find. It helps you fight infections, diseases when you take them. So I tell people, yes, you may not like the smell because of the pungent, aroma it has, but when you think of the good that it would do to your body, you just have to find a way to incorporate it into your daily intake, especially for people struggling with high blood pressure. Garlic is one spice that shouldn't be missing in their diet. Garlic is great. It also takes care of your gut, your intestine, your digestive tract is one area of your body that would benefit greatly from intake of garlic. And
Okay.
also, yes, and then your blood pressure. Garlic helps control your blood pressure. It doesn't spike your blood pressure and it doesn't spike your blood sugar. So it's garlic works like a regulator for your body. It's really, really effective. I've had people who take garlic shots and they are seeing great improvement in their body system, in their blood pressure. So garlic is
Okay.
a very
Beautiful.
strong antibiotic, and then garlic also has high antibacterial properties. And that's why, for example, you have a skin infection, or maybe as mothers, you have a child and you start seeing something in his skin, let's say like rashes, ringworm, and all those skin blemishes. Do you know that
Okay.
when you grate garlic and you can grate garlic and put it over that affected skin area, and I tell you, it will kill every bacteria on that skin.
Beautiful.
A lot of people don't know this, but it works really, really well. It works really
Beautiful.
great. And so for people who also take smoothies, who take lots of smoothies, you know, incorporating garlic is one way. In your smoothie is one way to take it easily, especially for those who don't like the smell. By the time you
Okay.
mix it with other fruits and vegetables, you mix it with other fruits and vegetables, you discover that that smell that you don't really like is a little bit suppressed, but it doesn't
Okay.
take it doesn't, yes, it doesn't reduce the fact that it's still going to work effectively. It's still going to do the work which it is supposed to do. So garlic
Okay.
is great for your gut, is great for your stomach. And then people who have rectal and colon cancer, it's one of the natural treatments, it's one of the natural products or spice that is used in treatment of such patients. So, and garlic is
Wow.
really, really great. People should start incorporating it. Use it to steam your
Okay.
meat, and take garlic shots. Everyone should take garlic shots. Once a week is
Ah.
great, and your body will thank you.
Yeah, you say garlic shots. I don't know if I do garlic shots, but I definitely use a lot of garlic in my cooking. Like that one is a
Oh, great.
staple with jollof rice and
Oh, great. Okay.
steaming meat, fish. I use a lot of garlic, but I don't do garlic shots. I don't do garlic shots. I
I
think
think you
that
have
one
to
is
start.
no, no,
You
no,
should
no, no. It's
start.
not going to go through my mouth just yet. I'll put it my food.
Oh,
I'll get it from my
you know,
food, right?
one of the reason.
That counts
Okay, one
too.
of the reason why. okay, one of the reasons why I emphasize short is by the time you put it in your food, the cooking process, must have tampered with some of the properties
Some of the
in the
properties,
spice.
yeah.
So except you're putting it just towards the tail end of your cooking, then that works great as well.
Okay.
So that you don't use your fire to burn out, the properties.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. So let's go straight to number 3, guys.
Great.
So if you're getting value from this, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you don't want to miss more subsequent videos like that. Thank you, Mariam. Number 3.
Okay, great. Number three is cinnamon. Oh, I love cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I have my cinnamon tea here. Cinnamon and ginger tea. Just excuse me, please. Let me just take a seat.
Please, share for everyone. You guys remember, if you stay till the end, she's going to give you a link, a code to get all
take your
these
digital
spices.
tea, everyone.
Yes, so she's gonna give us a code to also get all these spices. She's agreed to give everyone on here these spices at all these natural spices at a discount. So we're getting the code tonight. All right, so cinnamon, let's rush.
Yeah, so cinnamon dates back to thousands of years ago, but I must say cinnamon is one spice that is grown mostly in Asia. We don't have cinnamon here in Nigeria. So every cinnamon you see in Nigeria, yes, is imported. For every other spice I'm treating tonight, we grow them here. So you can find them in the market. Yes, you can find them in our farms, and all of that. But cinnamon is one that we have to bring. So if you don't know cinnamon, this is an example. This is a sample. You can see this. This is rolled cinnamon sticks. This is rolled cinnamon.
Beautiful.
This rolled cinnamon. Just brought some so that we can take a look at them and then see. This is a rolled cinnamon. I hope you can see them clearly. So good.
Yeah.
So cinnamon is one beautiful spice that is used for both culinary purposes and medicinal purposes. So for culinary, I mean, you can use it in your cooking, especially when it comes to pastries and confectionaries. Like when you put cinnamon in your cake or in your chin chin or in your donut, and then you are baking or frying, like your neighbors will be wondering what's going on, because the aroma is something, is divine, is really nice.
Wow.
And then cinnamon that you see is also a natural relaxant. I'm taking cinnamon tonight, even on this show. It is intentional because I had quite a really, really hectic day. So cinnamon helps relax your mood. It relaxes your nerves. So at the end of a very busy day, you get home, you are tired, you are stressed. Just make a half a teaspoon of cinnamon in hot water. Stir it. You could add any other spice that you like and drink. I tell you, when you sleep, you will wake up feeling like a baby. Take it from me.
Wow.
You could go try it. You could go try it out, and it works really well. And that's why I advise people when they want to take cinnamon. I tell people, don't take it during your office hours, when you're at work or you are really going to be driving or really busy or operating a machine, because it has a way of making you feel good. So it's a feel good spice. It relaxes you, takes away the stress, the tension, and all that, and makes you feel so good that you can sleep and sleep well. So it helps with make relaxing you. And also another thing cinnamon does is it helps you relieve headaches. When you have headaches, instead of just popping paracetamol in your mouth, like you just throw, give me Panadol extra, give me 2, you just throw it in your mouth. No, take cinnamon tea instead. I tell you, you're going to feel better. Yes, you're going to feel so much better. So it works every time. At Nature Fest, we also do cinnamon. We have it, but we don't do it in this form. We already milled it such that you can just scoop and add in your tea, in your smoothie, however, whatever you want to add it to. So, but we mill the real cinnamon, rolls. So, and there are 2 types of cinnamon. We have cinnamon cassia and we have cinnamon Ceylon. Ceylon is also known as the real cinnamon, which I'm holding in my hands right now, and I've shown you. And the difference is that cassia is not advised to take cinnamon cassia in large quantities because of a property it has, which is coumarin. But when you take cinnamon Ceylon, you don't really have the fear of that. And then cinnamon Ceylon is also really spicy and it has a hot flavor. Another thing you can do with cinnamon is, I tell people this one as a bonus. For example, you you are cooking at home, or you come into your house and then there's this unpleasant smell in your home, in your house. What you can do is, and a smell that, it's not all kind of smell that air freshener takes care of. Some kind of smell, you put air freshener, it doesn't just go. So what you can do is,
Okay.
you take a cinnamon roll like this, you grind
Okay.
it, or at Nature First, we have already made it very easy for you. So we have the powder already blended. Sorry, that's turmeric. So we have it already blended into powder form, just like this. So you take a cinnamon, you take a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then you
Okay.
put your pot on fire, or your kettle, and then add water and bring it to boil. When it's boiling briskly, you add your cinnamon powder into it and open the lid, remove the lid of your kettle or of your pot, and then allow it to boil. Now, what is going to happen is that the fragrance of cinnamon will fill your home. It's so divine. The aroma is divine. And then when it will take away that horrible smell you are having, and then this new fragrance will last so much longer than an air freshener would do. So it works great for that. Or if you have the sticks like this, you could also crush it and then put in the boiling water and boil it and allow the fragrance fill the air. Cinnamon is
Wow.
something that is a spice that is used in aromatherapy. So I can tell you for free that it helps condition your mood. It helps you. By the time you perceive that new fragrance, you feel refreshed and you feel relieved. So that's another thing you could
Wow.
do with cinnamon.
This is beautiful, right? Like, I'm really, really loving all of this. You are giving us not just the culinary uses, but even other
Yeah.
practical uses in our homes. And this is really powerful, guys. I hope that you're taking notes. Like, I just pulled out my notes and I'm also taking notes because this particular lecture is is divine. Thank God for this. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
this. Guys, if you're a woman and you're on here and you're the link for you, make sure you join our No High BP workshop. We're actually having that one at the end. We're also going to have, you can see how she's giving you other things that you don't hear in your hospitals or you don't hear on the news per se. So that's how we'll be giving you all
Yeah.
those tips too for women, because a lot of women actually suffer from all these things and they don't know. So this is really a great opportunity. All right, so let's go for number 4. We are halfway through. We're going to try to be faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
all
Really.
right, number 4.
Okay, so
Thank you.
before we go to the fourth one, let me just quickly add that people who have excess cholesterol, cholesterol issues, cinnamon is also one spice that they should befriend. They should keep their cinnamon close, really, really close, and it will help.
Beautiful.
So quickly,
Thank you.
yes, quickly, let me go to cloves. Cloves. I have cloves here. I'm trying to get it out.
Okay, thank you.
For those who don't know, so that I can show them cloves.
Please show
And
them more.
I and I discovered that most people know the Nigerian name, or let me say the Hausa name. In
Okay.
Yoruba, it's called Kanafuru.
Yeah.
In Hausa, it's called Kanamferi. Yes, Kanamferi.
Okay.
And so this is, I wish my camera can capture this. I don't know, can you see
Yes, it's
this?
usually very tiny.
Um,
Yeah, hold it up.
really tiny.
Yes.
Oh, great. Can you
We
see it
did all
now?
these things in pharmacognosy class. Yes, I can see it.
Are you serious? Okay, so this is cloves, canaferi. It's a really spicy, like the aroma is great. It's really nice when you add it, when you boil it, when you steam it. It's really good. It has a good fragrance, has a good aroma, and that explains why
Okay.
a lot of people like to use it in drinks. A lot of people like to use it in drinks because of the great aroma and flavor that
Beautiful.
cloves give you. Yes. So it's an Indonesian spice actually. But though Nigerians consume it a lot, and it's also largely grown in Niger, a lot. So, but a lot of us here in Nigeria, we love the spice and we love to use it. So, cloves are widely used for culinary purposes in drinks, in smoothies, and all that.
Okay.
So, but it also has other benefits that we may want to consider.
Okay,
One
sorry,
very
one
important
question.
benefit.
Do
Yes,
we use
please.
clove in cooking food? What kind of foods do we use clove in cooking?
Yeah, it depends on your taste. Like one thing I tell people with spices, with spices, don't be scared to experiment.
Okay,
And
okay,
then yes, you like if you add cloves to your jollof, someone may like, man, this jollof is mad, crazy,
okay,
like
okay,
really nice. And then someone else may eat it and like, I don't like this really spicy thing here. You
okay,
understand? So you
okay,
can use it in your cooking. You can use it to boil your meats and fish. When you ground
okay.
it into powder and use it to boil your fish, I mean the aroma is really nice. And then there's this other local that someone is saying she's a huge
Yeah, she's
fan
a
of
huge fan
cloves.
of cloves. Yeah,
Okay,
beautiful.
so
So,
there's this other African or Nigerian drink. We know kunu. We take a lot of
okay,
kunu here in Nigeria, whether kunu aya or gero, millet, and all that. Yeah, does it have a
okay,
local name? Yes, it does. Kanang Ferry is the local name.
okay.
Mr. Gozie, good name. Kanang Ferry
Yeah.
is the local name for cloves. So if you go to the market and you tell it's mostly sold by people who sell zobo.
Okay,
Some
okay,
people even
okay.
call it some
Beautiful.
people even call it yes, some people even call it zobo pepper. So if you go there, because it's really spicy, so if you
Okay.
get to them, they would let you know how this is. So cloves, another thing I want to mention about cloves is that clove oil works great for easing toothache. Yeah, it
Okay.
works great for easing toothache.
Okay.
So, and
Thank
how you can
you.
use it for toothache is when you blend it, you infuse it in oil. You can infuse it in oil. You could choose any oil of your choice, but make sure it's a natural oil. You can use
Mm-hmm.
olive, you can use coconut, you can use sunflower. Any oil infused in cloves works great for relieving toothache because it has properties for relieving pains. Toothache is this is one area where cloves shows itself. So cloves is really good, and then cloves help improve your liver health. If you remember, I mentioned on the show when I got started that most times it's easy to take care of the outer parts of your body, the organs that you can see. But how
Mm-hmm.
about the other organs that our eyes cannot see, like your liver? So clove is also very, very great for liver health. So I think, and then for people who
Yes.
experience stomach ulcers as well, so they could make clove tea. Just put some of this into your tea. Just mill it, blend it, and add to your tea. So it works really great as well. Yeah.
All right, beautiful. So
So
let's go straight to number five.
number five, yes, number
Yeah,
five
you guys
is
should drop five in the comments.
okay. So number five spice I'll be treating tonight is fenugreek. Fenugreek,
Fenugreek.
fenugreek. Yeah,
Okay.
fenugreek is a herb. It's a herb and it works great as a spice as well. So
Okay.
I have it wrapped. Yeah, I have some. Fenugreek is really tiny, so if I pick the seed, you may not really see it clearly. But I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this?
Okay. Bring it up
Can you
to
see this?
the eye. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You can see that it looks like tiny golden stones.
Okay. Okay.
You can see that it looks like tiny golden stones. So
Okay.
that's how it looks. Just really tiny golden stones. You can see that.
Okay. All right.
Yes, really tiny golden stones. So fenugreek is a great herb, and fenugreek is one herb that you must have if you want some action going in the other room. Yes, fenugreek.
Ooh.
Fenugreek helps you add fire. Like, I've gotten some
Mm,
mind-blowing testimonials when it comes to fenugreek. Like, when my husband hears me, receiving some of these testimonials, he'll be like, "Ha,
mm.
please, oh, you're my wife. Oh, be careful what you hear." and
Are you for
and that's
real?
because yes,
Ah,
I'm serious. Sometimes when I get the testimonials and how excited, especially men calling in to say,
okay,
"Man, thank you." Like, I feel alive more in the mornings now since I started taking
okay.
fenugreek. It always blows my mind.
Wow,
Fenugreek is
this
one
is
herb
good.
that you should keep close. Yes, I tell you that with all confidence. And you could try it, guys. I'm not saying it because I want you to buy from us. No, we have people buying from us already, and I'll continue to buy. But if you're having issues with low libido, you're having issues with low sperm count, you're having, all of these issues,
Okay,
fenugreek is one herb that you should, hold dearly. The taste of fenugreek is bitter, so you may
okay,
want to brace up. Among all the
okay,
spices I've mentioned so far, this is the one that has, let me say,
okay,
an unpleasant taste. But you may want to
okay,
brace up, because by the time you take it, you are going to see results. You don't have to take it for even more than a week to start seeing results. The first thing you do when you start to take fenugreek, what it does is that it's going to purge your system. I've had a lot of people, when I give them fenugreek, they say, it purges me.
okay,
Like, first time they take it, cleanses your system. So fenugreek is one herb
okay,
that helps balance your hormones. As a woman, it helps balance your hormones. It interacts with your hormones. It plays with your hormones. It helps balance it. So you're having this hormonal imbalance issues. Fenugreek is one, natural herb that you should befriend. Also,
okay,
for people who do for people who um um like mothers who are lactating, for example. We have
okay,
a product in at Nature First called the Moringa Mix, and that product was formulated just for nursing mothers. Fenugreek, I'm giving you a business secret now. Fenugreek is one of
hey,
the Fenugreek is one of the active ingredients in there, and so it works great for lactation. So you are a nursing mother, the baby is not nursing well. Fenugreek is one herb that you should be looking at closely. And then also it helps with lowering reducing cholesterol. People who have this bad cholesterol, it helps to fix it. So fenugreek is the go-to herb. It ups your game in the other room. It boosts your libido as well. It does. It works.
okay,
So
okay,
try it.
beautiful.
Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word
Have
for it.
you
Just go and try it.
try it?
Yes. Go and
Okay, so
try it,
how
and
do we
then
use it?
please come and do Thanksgiving when you try it and it's working for you.
So how do we use it?
Oh, great.
How
Okay,
do
so how
do
you can use it?
you
Okay,
first?
like, if you see, I showed you this one earlier on. As it is
Okay,
like this, for people who have not known us, or who are just getting to know us and may want to doubt if we are selling the real deal, we give them as it is like this. So if you are getting the seeds like this, you're going to have to soak it in water.
okay.
You have to soak water for. I also tied some quantity here so that you can see closely. I don't know if you can still see it, so that when you
Yes,
get
we
to the
can.
market, you know what you
It
are
looks
asking
like
for.
Uziza. It looks like Uziza.
Yes, it looks like uziza. It's as small as uziza, but it's not round. Uziza has the round
Okay,
shape.
okay.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
ones are like tiny stones. This looks like tiny, somehow
Oh,
square shape. Yes.
okay, okay,
So
okay,
this
good.
is yeah. So this is one spice you should look at. So how to use it? If you are buying the seeds, you have to soak it in water for 12 hours,
Okay,
because the seeds are
okay,
really, really hard. The seeds are really, really hard. So
okay,
you have to soak it in water for 12 hours. So
okay,
say you want to take it first thing in the morning. You can soak it at night
okay,
before going to bed. You can soak it at
okay,
night, a tablespoon before going to bed. And then when you wake up, you can now then drink the water. Then the seeds will be softer, and then you chew the seeds. So, but at Nature First, we well, yes, that's how you take it. Or when it's now soft, you can now put it in, you know, make it into a smoothie blend, add other vegetables, and then blend and drink. Now, but at Nature First, what we've done is we've been able to mill it. Ordinarily, you don't use your normal blender at home because it's going to spoil it, because it also bent. There was a time I tried, you know, blending it with my food processor, and it bent the blades because it's really, really hard. So what you do is, yes, it's really, really hard. That's why we ask people to soak it, you know, for that long period before they take. So, but at Nature First, what we've done is we have the ones we've milled, and then we have the ones these ones that you can just see. So for those who have come to trust us, know that we do genuine, offer genuine products. We just give them the milled one. What they do is they just scoop a teaspoon now, not a tablespoon this time, a teaspoon, and then you put it in water, in warm water, stir it, and then drink first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. You are using it to lower your cholesterol. You are using it to as a libido booster. You are using it, you know, as a nursing mother to lactate. Whatever you're using it for, first thing in the morning is the best time to take it.
All right, so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is beautiful, you guys. Let us know in the comments if you're finding this beautiful, if you're learning things that you've never heard anywhere else. Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to share this broadcast, invite people to join, and subscribe to the channel as well so you never miss anything. All right, so we have how many more to go? I
think just two more. No, just two more.
Beautiful,
just two more. We're done.
Okay. Two more, guys. Remember, if you stay to the end, she's giving us the code for accessing these things at a discount. Like, this is epic. So 2 more and you get your code. Okay, number 6.
So number 6 is we're looking at turmeric. Turmeric is turmeric is the glow spice. Let me put it that way. I know a lot of women like to glow. They want to glow this, glow that, glow this, glow that. And then I get to tell people that for one, personally, not for any reason, but just personal reasons, I don't really have strict beauty regimen, or what. My beauty regimen is what I eat. You know, what goes into my body. I believe that if I take in good stuff, it's going to reflect on my skin. You know, so when people ask, what do you use on your skin? What do you use? Why is your body so smooth, sleek? And I said, see me now. You people see me as direct, as natural as can be. Is what I take into my body. So you are particular about great skin. We are particular about skin that glows. You know, the smoothness, anti-aging thing. Please go for turmeric. It works. So you could take turmeric. You could use it in your cooking. You can take it as tea. Yes, you can take it as tea. You can add it to your smoothies. You can add it to your drinks. So turmeric is one versatile spice that you can do a whole lot with. Just make sure you find a way of adding turmeric. You could also use the fresh turmeric. You could use the dry turmeric. Both of them are very, very effective. It's also a root plant found here in Nigeria. Remember at the beginning of the show, I told us that Nigeria has the best grade of ginger and turmeric in the world. It's proven. Go and research about it. Go and find out about it. Go and study it. We have the best grade. You know, people come to export our turmeric. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, great. So turmeric is really good. So you find a way to, you know, add it to your drinks, your smoothies, your pap. You want to take pap, add turmeric to it, and then you are good to go. So it really works. It works really great. And then you could also use turmeric as part of your facials. For those of us who do facials, you do your mask and all that. Turmeric and honey works great for your face, for your skin. I tell you, I had on a lighter note now, I had a client, and then I was talking with her about turmeric, and then what she did was, after talking to her about how she can use turmeric and honey to bring the glow in her skin, She went home and she made a paste out of turmeric and ginger, and she bathed her whole self from head to toe. She used it to mask her skin. And I was asking her, hope you didn't go about staining the whole of your house with
Oh my God.
turmeric.
For real?
You know, just because yes. So you could try it if you have turmeric powder at home tonight. You could try it like after this show. What you do is this: you get a teaspoon of honey, the real
Yeah.
honey, please, and then half teaspoon of turmeric, and then you make a paste. Make a paste out of it, and then use it as a mask over your face.
Okay.
Leave it for 2 hours. This is still 10 p.m. now. This is about 10 p.m. So leave it
Yes.
for 2 hours on your face, and then before you wash, immediately you do that. Immediately you wash. Don't wash with soap. Just wash with fresh, clean water. Immediately you
Okay.
do that, there's this supple feeling you're going to get immediately on your face. So when you do
Wow.
that, let's say 3 times a week, and that's why there's no beauty parlor in the world that doesn't have turmeric. You want to wonder
Mm-hmm.
why they always have it. There's no beauty parlor you go into today that you would not find turmeric. Two things you're going to find: you're going to find turmeric and you're going to find cucumber. So because it was great, there's the property in turmeric that works for anti-aging is curcumin. So it works really well.
Okay.
It reduces aging effects on your body. So it's a whole lot, guys. Please start taking turmeric. And then turmeric is also a food color,
Thank
a
you so
natural
much.
food color. I don't mean the one the artificial ones now. You want
Mm-hmm.
to color
Mm-hmm.
your fried rice, please, turmeric is what you should use. Don't go and buy food color that you don't know the origin, and
Exactly.
that may end up harming you. So
That
please,
may end up harming
guys,
you.
take advantage of this, yes, of these spices.
All right.
So
So we're down to the last one, and I think it's turmeric that is also used in the color in curry powder color. I think it's
yes,
also added there.
that's
It's
yes,
turmeric that is responsible for
that's the
that
major
color.
ingredient. Yes, that's the
Beautiful.
color ingredient in curry. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's a glow secret. Thank you, Harrell Foods. Thank you, guys. We're seeing all of you. We're seeing all of you that are here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that it's been worth every minute of your time. Ijoma, Rukayat, Mercy, Harrell Foods. Who else are we seeing here? All you guys. Let us know if this is valuable for you. All right. So the last one, before the last but not the least, on your list
I
is
like
what?
that. I like that. The last one, not the least.
Not the least on your list. The
Okay,
rhyme.
so the last, yes, exactly. The last but not the least on my list tonight is
So don't joke with
thyme.
me. Oh. Time.
Thyme.
And I
A
think
lot
you
of us
said
know
time leaves,
thyme.
not time powder, something like that. You told us you're going to be,
Uh,
right?
yes, time leaves. This one that you can see here. I don't know if you can see it. Can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it?
I'm trying very
Is
hard
it
to
clear
see it.
enough?
Is it, well, is it, yes, yes, yes. It's clearish.
Yes, the time you find in the market, those are the
Okay.
leaves. They are really tiny, but they are dried. But some
Okay.
people don't know that those are leaves. They are actually leaves, which
Okay.
is the
Okay.
thyme
Okay.
leaves. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So thyme is one spice that people don't know about. And but it's amazing what thyme can do to your stomach. I know you didn't know this
Wow.
before now. So
Tell me
yes,
about it.
because before now, most people think they should just add thyme when they are cooking stew, or when they are
Mm-hmm.
boiling meat and fish, or making
Yeah.
their marinade blend and all that. So
Okay.
thyme is one spice that works really great for your stomach. I have some people who buy our thyme at Nature Fest just for their stomach issues. Now, if you have
Hmm.
this excess gas or indigestion, you usually experience indigestion, you should be drinking thyme tea. You should be taking thyme tea. Yes.
Okay.
You just boil freshly boiled water, put a heaped teaspoon of thyme in your cup and add freshly boiled water. Works very, 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 very great. works very, very, very,
Beautiful.
very, very great. Yes, for that. So you're having excess gas in your tummy, you're having indigestion, you struggle so much with indigestion, you should be taking thyme tea.
Thyme
Another
tea.
thing, thyme. Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. So today you know that thyme is not just for cooking. It's not just to add it to your stew or to your jollof. You can brew it just like coffee and then drink.
Okay.
And
Okay.
immediately you are going to experience some relief. One sign you know that you're getting relief is you start belching. You see that you start belching. It's the excess gas in your stomach, will begin to burp, and
Okay.
release them. So thyme works great for that. Another thing thyme works for is cough. But many
True.
people don't know about that. Yeah. So thyme works great too for cough. And then thyme mixed with honey. You can blend some thyme leaves mixed with honey. It works great for relieving cough. So you're having this cough, it doesn't want to go, and you're trying. So you don't know that you have the remedy in your house. Go to your kitchen, get your thyme leaves, blend it, mix it with honey, and then take, and you will feel very, very, very relieved. So yeah.
Okay.
So
Beautiful.
I think with this I have come to the wrap
Wow.
up of
Is it already ending? I can't believe this. You. Wow.
we
This has
already
been
did an
so
hour already.
amazing. We did an hour and everyone is still here, you guys, because the kind of the things you were dropping, like I'm like, wow, this you really came prepared. Thank God. I mean, it took us over what 6 months to track you down.
Yeah.
It
I
took us
mean, it
over six
was.
months to track her down. But
Well,
thank you
I'm
so
glad
much,
I'm
guys.
here finally. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yeah. It's been very, very enlightening. All the these spices, and more importantly, the health benefits that you shared with us. And I'm sure that if you're on this show, if you're seeing this on the Whole and Wellness show, you're probably thinking, so why have I been not using these spices? You're probably thinking, why have I been using all them seasoning cubes? Why have I been
Hmm.
wasting my time? Because really, if you are intent about improving your health, you really need to be start thinking how to use all these things, especially with this whole corona thing, out there, you know. So we have to, these things really also boost our immunity, they also
Yeah.
improve taste. It's not just about taste, it's even about the health, taking care of the inside, to also help us need less drugs, like what we preach at Natural Health Lovers Africa. We say there's so much you can do, naturally, that if you're just taking drugs and you're feeling, you're spending your money, you are even getting worse.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, you
What
could
I
be
tell
using
you,
these.
like.
Yes. So this is really so helpful. So guys, thank you. Everyone is saying thank you. You guys, you should better
um,
tell us in the comments. Let me put that up. People are saying thank you already. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ma. Joy Akwit says thank you, Ma. Rukaya says thank you. Madam Isowa
You're
says
welcome.
Harriel Food, you are our herbalist. Someone says great value. These comments, I don't know if we're going to have these comments at the end
Thank
of the thing, but you
you.
guys,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. So you want to tell us how we can get it. So a few things. Tell us how we can get some of these spices and how we can know the original ones. And how we can even get the nature first, because I know you source yours, you process and you package it really neatly and nicely. So
Yeah.
so and someone is even asking how can we get you. So just tell us briefly all that right now.
Okay, so quickly, I would say when you go spice shopping, you must be sure of the source. Most times I tell people it's not like, because before I got into spices, I didn't know many of the things I know today. Ordinarily, I would just walk to the street, say, "Give me dry ginger, 15
Mm-hmm.
naira. Give me this, like that," and then
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how these products have come. One thing
Yeah,
one thing you should look out for is how the spice had been handled before you got
very
to
important.
purchase it. Yes, for example, when you talk of ginger, turmeric, we have grades. We have like when you go to the north, you see they even grade them. They say grade A, second grade. So there's this one they call muzzle, ginger muzzle. That's like the
Mm,
least of it. And And I tell you, that's what you find mostly in the open market. And that's why
True.
when you blend those ones, yes, when you blend those ones and you blend the export, the one for export is the one they call grade A. At Nature
Okay.
First, that is what we buy. We take the pain, that is what we process. We don't process any other one. But you know, you who just walks into the market, you don't know all these differences.
True.
And that's why you say, hey, but I took the ginger now, but I didn't
And it
feel
didn't
like
work
this.
for
And you
me.
want,
Yeah.
and it didn't work for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be buying the residue, like after the third grade, the one that they don't even want, the one that people don't even want again. Maybe that's what you are buying. So, and you
Mm.
know, when you leave, one thing with spices, when you leave it exposed, they lose their strength.
Yes.
They lose their
True.
strength. So you go to a store, you want to buy ginger. Don't buy the one that they put on the shelf or in the
Okay.
open space and say, come, let me measure for you. Ask that person, do you have inside the bag? If they
Okay.
have the one in the bag, it's best to go for the one in the bag, not the one that sun has beaten. In fact, all the flies in the world have touched it, romanced it. You now go and
Yeah.
carry it. You know, that one, it won't be as effective, you know, as the so we're not just saying, okay, no, you must get from this source. No, but these are the things you should look out for when you are buying your spices. How has it been handled before you are getting them? And
Okay. Good.
just also, yeah.
Beautiful.
So
Okay, so
there was this
tell
other
us, so
question.
what's the code? Oh, yeah, she was asking how she can order. People are ready to make their orders. So let us know how we can order these spices. And you promised to give us a discount. So tell us the discount you're giving us and the code for getting the discount for everyone who's been here.
Okay. I know I was supposed to send you. I was
You were
supposed to
supposed
send
to
you that
send me
link.
the link
Yes,
so I
I'm so
can put it
sorry.
up.
So, but I
So you
got,
will still send me
yeah.
the link. I'll put it beneath the
Okay.
description of this video. And so you said
Okay.
it's a direct link that when they press, it takes them
Yeah,
to
when
your
they click.
order.
Okay, yes. Okay. For those who maybe after this live show may not see the link, so you could just send a WhatsApp message to our official line, which is, can I give out the number to our official
Uh,
line?
Okay, give it out. I'll drop it in the comments as well. Okay, I'll put it up here too.
Oh,
I'll put it
oh,
up here.
great. So it's okay. It's 081
Let me
zero
see.
eight
Let me
one.
see.
Okay, you have that number.
I just call it out, so I'll put it up here. Zero
Okay,
eight
okay,
one
081 587
five eight
triple zero
seven
five triple zero five
triple
seven
zero five
five seven.
seven 081
Yes,
five
so
eight seven triple zero five seven. So you said when
yes,
they
so
place their order.
yes, so they could send a WhatsApp message to that number, and when they place their order, they should use, this is the Wealth and Wellness Show, so
Whole
you
and
can use
wellness shoes.
sorry, forgive
No,
me,
it's
Whole and
okay.
Wellness Show. So you can use WWS10
Beautiful.
as the code,
Okay.
WWS10 as the code, and
Okay.
then you get a 10% discount. You
Ten
get a
percent
10%
discount.
discount. This discount, please take advantage of it in the next maybe 48 hours max.
Beautiful.
Yeah, 48 hours max, and then
48
it goes
hours
back.
max. So everyone who
Yeah,
orders within the next 48 hours. So this is it.
yeah,
WWS10 is your code for your 10% discount. Let me see. Let me
yeah,
try to make it stop scrolling. So if you guys, here's
yeah,
the number 0815 870057. If you order it within the
yeah.
next 48 hours, you will be able to get a 10% off on all nature spice. People are already commenting. My take home cinnamon can be used as people are already dropping their comments. Yes,
Wow.
I was there. My take home cinnamon can be used as a relaxer. This is easy, easy.
Yes.
Hamdala says yes. Amara says I didn't know about ginger and garlic till today, trying it out. Arira says I was there. The session was divine. This is very great feedback.
Oh,
So
thank you
guys,
guys. Thank you so much.
So guys, basically this has been amazing. Make sure that you take
Yeah.
advantage of this. Also, if you're a woman and you're on here and you have high BP issues, don't forget to sign up for our No High BP Woman workshop. That one is happening on the
Yes,
27th.
please, everybody should jump on it, please. We have
Everyone
family
should just
members struggling with high BP and all that. So you could also benefit, even if you're not suffering from it directly. You know, it's a
yes,
major issue. Yeah.
it's a really major issue. So make sure that you take advantage of that as well. So that is really it. I hope this has been worth your time. The whole low high BP woman. Okay, if you guys have any questions, you can drop it as well. She's going to take your questions in the next 5 minutes, and then that's the end of the show. So if you've got any questions, let us. Let me see. Let me try to pull up the comments. Any questions? Let me see. Let me pull up the comments here. No, no, there's no question. People say yes, discount, ma. Okay, that's ready. I mean, place order. Okay, they've already seen the code. I think they just wanted to know how to get the product as well.
Okay.
There is no question. So this is the end of the show. So I'm going to drop the
Okay.
link for you guys to register for the No High BP Woman workshop in the description of this video. That's really the end. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. We're going to be having episode 7. We're having a guest who's going to these recipes, some nice recipes. She actually,
Um,
she too, we've taken like 5 months to track her down. Funny enough, yesterday she told me she was trying to get the compliant, health compliant meals. That's why she
oh
was just
wow.
pushing it back. Yeah, she's the caterer. She's got her own cookie. I think she was even on here, Harriel Foods. So she's going to be teaching us
Oh
two
wow.
dishes. Yes, to really spice up.
Oh,
So as you're
really?
spicing up the other room, you also be making some really nice dishes, and you can also
Yeah.
and oh my god, tell them it was Natural Hair Lovers Africa. Tell them you heard it on this channel, on this
Exactly.
show.
Please, always
Tell
let's
them,
shout it.
tell them it was here. So you guys make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to episode of Whole and Wellness Show. I hope this was totally worth your time and your effort. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you
Bye.
so much for having me.